We good. We good. We good. We good. We good. All right. Oh, sorry about that. We good. We good. We good. Let's get attached over here. We straight. All right. Yeah. Yeah. We good. All right, we got it. 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 I'm just saying. Urban therapy with son. Urban therapy with son. What? Urban therapy with son. Yeah, understand how everything is gonna be all right. It's right. Everything is gonna work out just fine, but due time, I'm here and I'm glad that you're here too. What we go through, everything is gonna turn out nice. Here's a little advice: everything is gonna be all right, and we make it do. Who are you? I am me, and we do the thing. No need for kings, but as we make sure we slide, I'm glad that y'all here, glad that you ride. Everything is going to turn out roses. And I think that I'm supposed to make sure that everything turns out hype. Just like a brand new fruit, I'm hype. Should I say right? I'm that type. We're going to get into this thing today and tonight. What's up, y'all? Urban Therapy with Son 752. With this, the Urban Therapy with Son show. We do this every single Saturday from 1 p.m. till around 2:30-ish. And the reason that we say 2:30-ish is because sometimes it gets so heated that we just have to do a little OT on a Saturday. And it is Saturday. This is the show where adults come out and play with other adults. We laugh, we cry, we argue, fuss, and fight, go back and forth with each other, bust it up all crazy. We take an introspective look into our own personality to see the way that the universe projects us into this thing called the world and try to figure out this thing called life. I'm your host, Son 752. AKA Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing fast lane, no coasting. So what we're talking about today, because I'm so used to doing the show at night, what we're talking about today is you never thought about it. Now you care about it. So basically what we're going to be talking about is how you get introduced to things, how you get introduced to things by different people. A lot of times when people influence you, or if they're close to you, or if you are in their presence and they have something going on that you may have never even thought about, and it may have never crossed your mind. You may have never cared about it before. Think about some of the things you care about now that you didn't care about 10 years ago. Think about that. It could be anything from video games to sports to homeless people to shoes, partying, drinking, substance abuse, rehabilitation, real estate. Think about anything that you have learned. Think about anything that is important to you now. Think about where you spend your money. Think about the apps on your phone. Think about the shows that you watch and the people that you talk to. And also think about the things that you don't reveal, the things that you don't talk about, the things that you don't think other people will be able to relate to. That's basically what we're covering. So let's get into it. Get into it. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. I wasn't into these drums 5 years ago, but now we rocking with everything is gonna be just right. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, and it's gonna be okay. How y'all feeling? Rocking today. It's hard to rhyme and beat, but I'm learning that shit from the street. Always been a hip hop junkie, never been a no other kind of junkie. Don't use drugs, don't drink. Use most of my time, I just think, how can I improve my situation? Yeah, how can I get rid of frustration? How can I make sure that my kids never be out there doing a bid? How can I stay out of trouble? How can I make my income double, maybe triple? Yeah, how can I suck a nipple? I like that shit, yo, everything is all good. Yeah, let's get it understood. Yo, who's up in the place? It's always good to see all of y'all face. If y'all give me a little bit of time, I'ma do more than just do rhymes. So I'm about to put the drums away, but it's now us to play. Let's go, y'all. Yeah. Yes, y'all. And you don't stop. I said, make your body rock. Yeah, let's go. But yeah, when I think about it, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I wasn't thinking about beating on no drums on a show. I was definitely doing shows, but I wasn't thinking about, playing that instrument. Now you can't tell me nothing. I don't care whether I can play good or not, but it's something that I do like to do, and I do it. T. Carey, right? Morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your site. And what's going on, Jimmy Ramon? Jimmy Ramon was good. And Adriana was good. Thanks for coming through. And Cheryl Halsey. What's up, Cheryl? It's good to see you. Always, all the time. No days off. This is a totally interactive show. So let me put this phone number in here just in case y'all have a hankering to say, listen, I got something I want to say. And I need to express it verbally instead of writing it in this chat. So I'm going to give you a platform to do just that. Yeah, so let me pin the number. It should be right there at the top of your page or the bottom of the page or wherever it's placed on your device. The number to call if you would like to call in and talk about what we're talking about today, which is, I never thought about it before. I never really thought about it. Now I care about it. They made you care about it. Have you ever been in a situation where they made you care about something? When somebody has made you care, we love to say that nobody can make you do anything. Nobody can make anybody do anything. But you know that you have tried your best throughout your life to make somebody do something that they weren't willing to do at first, or didn't think was a good idea at first, or maybe were totally resistant to at first. It could have been your parents. You could have been trying to get them to care about something that you were interested in. I don't care whether it was dressing nice. I came up in the acid wash jeans day. Yeah, the days of the acid wash jeans, cutting up our jeans, like getting fly, doing stuff like that. We made our parents care about leather bombers and sneakers with big fat shoelaces and break dancing and rap music. We made them care about it. They weren't thinking about that. That wasn't on their radar. They probably didn't think it was a good idea. Never even heard of this stuff. But we made them think about it and get into it because we were into it. The hip hop era is a very good place to start, because growing up with hip hop, right there in the 80s, as it started from its infancy and started to grow into this multi-billion-dollar corporation and movement that it is now. This nobody thought 40 years ago that hip hop would dominate the airwaves and be such a large part of pop culture, to the point where every other genre of music borrows from hip hop. We didn't see that coming. We thought it was a passing phase that was just going through stuff. But imagine you being a teenager, wanting to wear glasses that didn't have any prescription lenses in them, and you want your parents to spend all of this money on DJing equipment, 2 turntables, a mixer, speakers. You had to buy at least two of every record that you were going to play. This was a lot of money. And only people with certain parents were going to be able to pull this off. And more than likely, you were going to have to get a job. But this was the birth of hip hop. You needed 2 turntables, you needed a mixer, and you needed a good mixer. The Newmark or the Gemini mixer, you needed that. Those turntables, you could get a regular set of Technics turntables, but you needed the 1200s, so them shits wouldn't skip when you was practicing scratching. Even though those are the most professional turntables even to this day. But you know that the shit was expensive. It was very, very expensive, and our parents didn't care about that shit, but we made them care about it because we were participating in competitions. We had groups. We had paraphernalia. We had a uniform. We had, if we had a hooded sweatshirt, you know, it might have had a Playboy on it, or the Track Masters of Funk or something like that. You know what I mean? Those were good rap group names back in the day, rap crews. Before you may have even thought about putting that on a record. But like I said, our parents didn't care about that, but we made them care about it. They weren't thinking about that stuff. We made them think about it. They were probably thinking more of when you're in a band, you play an instrument or you sing or something like that. We're like, no, ma, no, dad, I need these turntables so I can scratch it up. And you in your basement or in your bedroom practicing hours and hours and hours, flunking out all of your classes, unless you was one of those boy genius DJs, you know, like you was doing your thing, winning awards. There were plenty of rap, DJ battles and rap battles, and you could win competitions and actually make money. So we made our parents care about that shit. They didn't originally care about it. We made them do it. We made them care. And I'm sure that your parents made you care about something, or your siblings, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your classmates, your friends from around the way. They probably introduced you to something that you previously never really thought about. And now, or then, you know, you were all into it. All into it. You were previously into only what you were into. I don't care whether it was cartoons or comic books. I don't care whether it was dancing, singing, act. Shout out to my private dancers. No, I ain't talking about no freaky shit. When I say my private dancers, I'm talking about the people who watch videos or went to parties and maybe were afraid to dance because they didn't think that they had the moves yet. So they went home and they practiced. They practiced until they got good and waited for the day when they went to that party, until they went to that skating rink, until they went to that rec center, until they went to that school dance so they could show their shit. Nobody even knew. Yeah, y'all private dancers. Y'all private dancers and y'all private singers. You know who you are. You know who you are. No, I don't know who you are. I wasn't there. I didn't see you. But I saw the ones that I saw, and I know I did it my damn self. I did it my damn self. All right. Emily Dunlap in the house. Said it. Emily, what's going on, my? Good to see me some you. Good to see you always. And Stacy White holding down for the D all day, every day. Good to see y'all. Thanks for coming through, y'all. So that y'all, do y'all understand what we're talking about? Can you get into this? Try. That's all I'm asking you to do. Try. And while you're at it, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit the like button though. You know, let me make it easy. I don't want to give y'all too many hard jobs on this Saturday afternoon. So let me give you the easy ones. Let me give you the easy ones. Just hit the like button, hit the like button. But yeah, think about the things that you were doing 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Things that you cared about, things that you were deep into. You know, some of y'all may have really been into, some of you may have really been into your books when you were younger. You know, you were studying all the time, trying to do well in school, maybe even part of little educational groups, after school things, you know, extracurricular activities, chess club, science club, I don't know, reading club, whatever. You know, I mean, there were plenty of good students back in the day. I'm not saying that there aren't good students now, but you know, back in the day when we were active. Hold on, let me get my charger. Get my charger popping. I don't like it when my phone starts going low, even though the charger in my car, it charged, but it ain't no fast charger. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to who has a favorite charger. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You might have a bunch of chargers like I do, but you have this one charger or these two chargers that charge really good. They don't be messing up. They have the right amount of cord. You know what I'm saying? Like those other chargers you use when somebody is using your good chargers. And shout out to my people who won't let nobody use their good chargers. Like, nah, you can use this one, but I can't let you use this one. This one, you ain't gonna be messing up my line. Or I don't like the way you stick the charger into the port. You be going too hard, like it ain't. Yo, it's an easy process. You just click it in there. You be go over somebody's crib. They got a crib full of broken chargers. Chargers are dead all over the place. Oh, this one, the line is messed up. So it still work, but you gotta kind of fix it and just charge it in one position. It'll charge, but you can't be moving it. And this one, the plug is a little messed up, but it's not all the way messed up. This one, you gotta play with the plug. You gotta play with the plug, and then it'll start working. It worked, but you gotta play with it a little bit. So keep watching the phone to see the point where, like, move it, jiggle it a little bit. Okay, all right, right there, it's working. All right, just leave it alone. Oh, it says stop. All right, move it again. Put it right. Okay, all right. Like up. Okay, all right, just leave it there for like an hour. That joint be charged. That joint be fully charged, man. You already got like 45%. That joint be at 100 in like an hour and a half. We can just go watch some Netflix or something like that. What, am I speaking foreign to y'all? This is regular shit. Everybody does this. But anyway, yeah, you may have been deep into your books, into school. You know, that might have been your whole life when you were in school. But somebody in school, you know, you meet people in school. You know, somebody might have been in your homeroom or you know, somewhere in school, and y'all started to get cool, and they was into some shit that you never really thought about. They could have been into all kinds of stuff that you never really thought about. They might have been into partying. They may have already started drinking. They may have been fucking already. Here you are, freshman in high school. You know what I'm saying? You just stopped playing with dolls a couple of years ago. I mean, on the low, you still kind of play with them. You know what I mean? You know. But they too grown. Now they nice. They're nice, and they're nice to you. And they always are calling you and coming to get you, and they like to hang out with you, and y'all have a lot of fun, and y'all gel, y'all cool, y'all go well together. But they into some shit. Like, you a girl that been doing nothing but, taking care of your grades and going to school and worrying about that, trying to make sure that you the smartest in the class or class president or some shit like that. And you got a girlfriend over here that got hoe dreams. Yeah, you heard of hoop dreams? She got hoe dreams. She's into boys. And guess what? She's introducing you to boys. Now, it ain't like you haven't noticed any boys, because you got boys in your classroom, and you may have thought, one or two of them was cute, but you wasn't active. You wasn't doing nothing. You wasn't kissing yet. You wasn't tonguing nobody down. I mean, you were still Hollywood kissing. Meanwhile, she pulling up her skirt. She letting feel on titty. She on the back steps of the gym. She on the back steps of the gym, getting grinded on by her boyfriend or by some other dude that she liked. Now, she might not have been pushing you to be a hoe, but she talking about her exploits all the time. You like, well, such and such is cute. You say he liked me? Yeah, he was talking about you. Mark said he liked you. Okay. You wasn't thinking about these kind of things. They wasn't on your radar. Now they are. Now you starting to think in a way that you weren't thinking before. And it turns out that you have more room in your mental state for other things other than your books and school and being class president and being in the reading and science club, chess club, learning how to play backgammon. Marabat says, hi. What the hell? Oh, hi Taki. How are you, bro? It was good. Marabop, or however you pronounce that. I don't want to butcher your name, but I'll be lying if I said I understood or know how to pronounce it. So please forgive me. Charge it to my head, not to my heart. Charge it to Hooked on Phonics. Charge it to all that. Please, y'all, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share the show. Let's have this conversation. I've introed y'all enough. Now, think about the things that you were into years ago and you weren't really thinking about all of these other things, and somebody introduced you to something and now you into it. I was just talking about hip hop and how we made our parents start caring about hip hop. We made them do it. They weren't thinking about that before. They weren't into that shit. We made them do it because we were into it. And that happens a lot of times with your children. Your children are into things. They have interests in things. They're learning things. And they might have been things that you were never into. You weren't thinking about that kind of stuff, but they're into it. And you're like, well, my baby is into it. He or she is doing good in school. They're good kids. All right, well, yeah, let me see what they're doing. Because more than likely, you're going to have to finance it. And it could be anything. You just never thought about it before. Martial arts. Your child wants to learn how to do karate, jiu-jitsu, kung fu, aikido, taekwondo. You never took these classes. You haven't watched a kung fu flick since like the 80s. Or at least since Jackie Chan. But here it is. your child, they want to learn how to do karate. So you take them to the dojo, pay the fee, and they start learning how to do karate. White belt, orange, what is it? White, brown. Let me see. What's the list of, how does it go? Yellow, wait. All right, wait a minute. What are the list of belts that you go through in martial arts before you get to a black belt? Okay, so they started off white belt, gold, green, purple, blue with red stripe, red with brown stripe, brown with single black stripe, brown with double black stripe, and black belt. So those are all of those are the national karate's belts in order. Okay, note 2. Some martial arts systems will add an orange belt. I knew I had heard of an orange belt before. But yeah, so you're watching your child go through that progression from white belt all the way up to black belt. You know you're going to get into this because number one, you're paying for it. So you weren't thinking about no ha ha sha ya sha. You weren't thinking about all of that. But as your child got into it, you got into it. You started participating. You started cheering for it. You started getting into it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Where am I from? I'm from Philadelphia, PA. Philly is all up in the house. Philly is all up in the house. What's good? How's your health, bro? I mean, you said I hope you're fit and healthy. I'm doing all right. As long as I keep drinking these and other things. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't run around with bad women. Two out of three ain't bad. All right. Nicole Ellis, what's good? How you feeling? Thanks for coming through. So y'all see what I'm talking about. Like I said, your kids will introduce you to shit, and next thing you know, you doing it. You never thought about it before. Sometimes somebody needs to come along and introduce you to something that you never really thought about. Maybe you even thought it was corny. Maybe you had total misconceptions about it. Maybe you thought it was on some other shit, some bullshit, some corny shit, or some irrelevant, useless type shit. And now, lo and behold, you doing this. You out there in the trenches. You are participating. You are a participant. The topic for today is you never thought about it. They made you care about it. So we're talking about how you get introduced to some things that you may have never thought about before, heard of before, or cared about before. Now you care about it. I think about 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Think about the things that you were into. Think about the things that you cared about, and think about the things that you care about now. 10 years ago, a lot of people weren't into politics. They didn't know anything about it. Real shit. A lot of people probably weren't even registered to vote 10 years ago. And now they talk about MAGA this, MAGA that, or Democrat this, liberal that. Never really cared about it. Think about how many people never really gave a shit about like gay rights or how any of those LGBTQ issues. You never thought about marching for anybody except for yourself. You may not have even thought about marching for yourself. You may have never thought about any causes that are special or dear to you now. You may not have ever thought about homeless people, welfare reform. You may have never thought about it because it never applied to you. How about a job? Have any of you ever gotten a job somewhere doing something that you never did before? And then when you got on a job, you got exposed to all of this other stuff that you never thought about, people that you never thought about, in situations that you never thought about before. And now you're like, does anybody else know about this shit? I know one thing, becoming a social worker will do it. Becoming a social worker will definitely do that. Because you may have never thought about the condition of other people before. You may have never thought about children's issues like education or welfare or their health or their abuse or anything like that. Let's say you got a job, you could have just been a secretary, or should I say administrative assistant, because I don't think they call people secretaries anymore. There's always some kind of administrative type of deal, assistant, whatnot. Dimples D's is all up in the house. How you doing, my? Good to see me, some you. Yes, it's true. Good to see me. Thanks for coming by. But yeah, I know one thing. You may have never thought about STDs before. Work at a health clinic, and you'll be looking at that shit in a whole different way. You may have never thought about it. I mean, serious shit. Think about it. Working at a health clinic. You never thought about what sexually transmitted diseases kill you and don't kill you, hurt you, cause sterility, or any of those. You may have never thought about those things ever in your life. You just took a job. Somebody got you a job at a health clinic or doctor's office or dentist's office. You never thought about teeth before. Never thought about it. Now you're looking at it in a whole different way. Like, yo, dental hygiene. Yeah, I'm passionate about that. Make sure that, you brush your teeth. Let's start off with that. Brush your motherfucking teeth. Watch the things that you eat. But yeah, back to the health clinic thing. You never thought about it. Maybe you never had an STD or whatever, never really had that kind of conversation with anybody before. Or if you did, it was always about somebody else that didn't have nothing to do with you. But when you work in a health clinic and you see the amount of people that come in there, dick dripping, burning, day after day after day, people getting diagnosed with HIV, day after day after day, HPV, that's genital warts, day after day after day, chlamydia. You may start thinking that every person has chlamydia. Either they had it, recovering from it, or on their way to getting it again. Those are the things that you're going to encounter when you work at a health clinic, and you may have never thought about that shit before. Now you're thinking about your own sexual health, like, What the elders say? Should have kept your legs closed. Got it. What they didn't tell you is that you can still have sex with your legs closed. Still have sex with your legs closed. Yeah, he had me lay on my tummy. He ran up in me like I was a dummy. Bust all in me. Now I'm prego. Fuck, yo. All right. Anyway. Okay. Nicole Ellis says, becoming a parent is awesome, but I learned a lot taking care of 3 children. Now my sons are firefighters and my daughter is a nurse. Amen. Well, your sons are firefighters. How often did you think about what firefighters do before your sons got interested in that? Because the images that we grew up with thinking about firemen, all we thought about was them putting out fires, riding on a fire truck, the siren, and sliding down the fire pole. Oh, we got an alert about a fire. Slide down the pole. Put on the coat, the boots, the pants, and all that. The whole uniform. I know one thing. I never really thought about how firefighters are EMTs. I never thought about, how they rescue people who are sick or hurt. I never thought about that as of dealing with firefighters. But that's what they do. And you find out that they basically live at the firehouse. They live with each other. I think they only work like 3 or 4 days a week, but they have to spend it there. So they are actually away from home 3 or 4 days a week. Can't go home. Well, I don't know. I don't know about every hook and ladder, every department. I don't know. But in Philly, yeah. Nicole says, I worked in a hospital. I did patient registration. So there are some very ill people out there. There's some sick people in this world. And I don't mean mentally sick, but that too. But definitely, there's a lot of sickness in this world. Nicole says, I never knew they wanted to do that. One day they called me and told me they are doing it. So you understand what I'm saying? Never thought about it before. They made you care about it. Because now they are your loves. So now when you think about a fire, like wondering, like, I wonder if my sons are at that fire. If it's a multi-alarm fire, they may have had to, even though it's on the other side of town, they may have had to go to that fire. I hope that they're okay. Let me call them, make sure they're okay. Let me send them a text. Let me make sure that they are right. Yeah, you care about it. When you heard a fire alarm before, whenever you heard a fire truck, going down the street or whatever in the streets, you may have never really thought about it beyond, they're going to a fire. Okay. Now it's your people. It's your sons. They could be the ones affected by it. They could be the ones getting hurt. They could be the ones in trouble. So yeah, you care about it now. They made you care about it. Never thought about it before. Police, firemen, police, firemen, police, firemen. They go hand in hand. But now it's personal. It would be it would be the same thing as if your children became police officers. Like, yo, why you want to do that? I mean, it's a noble profession and all of that, serve and protect, but that shit dangerous. And you're gonna be dealing with criminals. And sometimes people be shooting at cops. So it's a valid concern. Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's good? Thanks for coming on through. Nicole says, now, when I see firefighters, I say thank you for your service. How about the military? Speaking of, thank you for your service. Oh, yeah. Let's turn up, y'all. Hit the like button. How we gonna turn up without y'all hitting the like button? Stop fronting. The military. You may not have really thought about what soldiers have to do, how they have to go far away, how they have to actually fight, how they have to kill. You may have never really thought about how the military they are trained to kill. They're not trained to fight. They say trained to fight, so because it doesn't sound bad. They're trained to kill. Everything that's associated with their training is about killing until they get a regular job where they can actually learn how to be productive in society and contribute stateside. But when your child is 17 years old and they telling you that they want to join the Marines, join the Navy, join the Army, join the Air Force, and you thinking like, yo, there's a war going on outside, no one is safe from, what? Wait, There's a war going on outside. What we doing now? Yo, you gonna tell me you gotta go overseas? I'm not really sure that's where you wanna be. It's dangerous as hell. You can come home. I'll be whether you be up in a cell than be coming home in a box, and the box ain't good. Yeah, and I ain't trying to hear that shit. Let's get it understood. I can't stop you because you're almost 18, about to graduate, but this kind of shit I hate. I wish you would consider going to college. Yo, have some kids, get a girl, get some knowledge. But you ready to pick up an M16 and go overseas and blast these motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Shit is crazy and it's kind of whack, and I'm not really trying to have you on the wrong end of attack. And I know that you're going to put your life in jeopardy fighting for this country. I'm not sure if that's what I want, see? So I'm going to have to let you go for now. But if I could change that shit, I rearrange it around. And I ain't really trying to see you come home, baby, with your arms blown off, not known, baby. You're in the military. Yeah, when your baby boy or your middle son or the oldest whoever, they want to go into the military. You like, now if you come from a military family, it might be a little easier. But if you come from a military family where there have been casualties, like my uncle fought in Vietnam, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you go. He got cancer, and he had to have he came home with his leg blown off, and he had a really bad substance abuse problem, and they say it was because of all of the things that he experienced while he was overseas. When he was in the NAM, and then the VA, the Veterans Administration, is shitting on him, and they acting like they don't want to give him the benefits, and this country just doesn't do their veterans the way that they should be done. You might not have ever gave a shit about how veterans are done. You may not have ever cared about whether veterans are taken care of, or whether they are getting the benefits that they deserve, or whether they're being properly compensated for sacrifice that they made for this country. You may have never thought about that. But when your child wants to join that military, I bet you're thinking about it now. God, please let my baby make it home. God, please let my baby make it home. Yo, put them on a plane. I know that it's insane that I'm asking you to keep them safe, but let me explain. He's doing it for the service. And even though it's not service to you, I'm still nervous. But I gotta ask you to do it for me, Lord. Because, oh my God, what is going for? What is hitting for? Please let my baby come home in just one piece, at least. Buttercup 25, what's good? Good to see you without a doubt. Nicole says, my 3 brothers were in the service. Okay. Stacy says, my father was a firefighter. My big cousin was a police officer, and he was also in the Army. Oh. Yeah. When somebody in your family that you're close to is a police officer, when you watch the news and you see somebody was shot over here, somebody got hurt over here, you start thinking like, yeah, this cop shit is hitting different. Shirley Cheryl says, I went through that with my baby Jeffrey. Said, I went through that with my baby. Jeffrey said, Mom, I want your consent, but I will do it without it. I still love you, so I had to sign. Why can't you just wait until they finish fighting in Afghanistan? Why you just can't wait till the war be over in 10, 12 years? Just wait. You still be a young man. You could go to school. You could get a job. You could be a bum, run around stealing and rob. You can get girls pregnant, 3 or 4, 5, 6. You could be all up in the mix. Negativity, but you ain't gotta be having the bullets fly right in front of me. So I think y'all understanding what I'm trying to talk about today. I think you understand where we going with this whole subject today. Never thought about it. They made you care about it. 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 6 months ago, never thought about this shit. And they made you care about it. On the negative side, did any of y'all see when Donald Trump was talking about groceries? He was like, you never really think about it. Groceries. The word groceries. What the fuck you mean nobody thinks about it? Who is nobody? Because everybody thinks about it. Nobody is only you. But even with him, he never really had to think about people's grocery bills and how much the price of food costs and how it can affect how you move within a family. How it can make it hard just to make ends meet and to be able to pay your other bills. Yeah, he never had to think about it before. They made him care about it. Even though I still don't think he cares about it. But he had to care about it enough to mention it in his speeches so he could get some support and get votes. Groceries. You never really think about groceries. Hold on. Damn. The nigga be tripping. Donald Trump talking about groceries. Look, it says
groceries. It's a very simple word, groceries. I went on groceries. It's a very simple word, groceries. Like almost, who uses the word? I started using the word, the groceries. When you buy apples, when you buy bacon. And I went on groceries.
God damn it!
An international disaster.
All right.
And I went on groceries. It's a very simple word, groceries. Like almost, who uses the word? I started using the word, the groceries. When you buy apples, when you buy bacon, when you buy eggs, they would double and triple the price over a short period of time. And I won an election based on that. And I went on groceries. It's a very simple word, grocery.
Groceries. It's a very simple word. What are you talking about? What are you talking? Yo, I'm playing again, man. Come on, man.
Like almost, who uses the word? I started using it and I went on groceries. It's a very simple word, groceries. Like almost, who uses the word? I started using the word, the groceries. When you buy apples, when you buy bacon, when you buy eggs, they would double and triple the price over a short period of time. And I won an election based on that. And I went on groceries.
I can't do this. I can't do this. Yo, this motherfucker act like this ain't a regular word. Like this not a regular word in people's vocabulary. Yeah, has he ever heard of a grocery store? Because up east, we call it the market. We still say supermarket. I'm going to the market, get some food. You know what I mean? Get some, get some meat, some chicken, some cereal, some milk, some butter, some ice cream, some seasonings and salt, pepper, seasoned salt, adobo, rice, arroz, y pollo. It's down south, out in the Midwest. Grocery store. I'm going to the grocery store. They didn't know what I was talking about when I said we going to the market. I'm like, they was like, what do you mean market? The market, you know. Oh, the grocery store. I'm sorry, grocery store. Oh, y'all call it a market? Like y'all out in the country or something, you had to go to market. You know, this little piggy went to market, this little piggy. All right, chill. You know, they were called supermarkets when they first came out. Anyway, so yeah. Stacy says, my ex used to be in the Navy. Okay. Cheryl says, your big fingers. I ain't got no big fingers. Buttercup says, I want Trump to give me grocery money for the year. Groceries. You know, it's a simple word. You know, I mean, who talks about it? No, who thinks about it? Anybody who eats? Who doesn't have millions of dollars to send somebody to the store to get their shit? Can you imagine Donald Trump being on The Price is Right? Can you imagine Donald Trump being on The Price is Right? Come on down. He ain't making it to no showcase, dog. He is not gonna make it to no showcase. How much is how much for this toothpaste? He up there like toothpaste. You know, it's a simple word, toothpaste. You know, you never really think about it. Toothpaste. How much does toothpaste cost? I mean, who knows? Like toothpaste. You're out of touch. I'm out of time, but I'm out of my head when you're not around. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. Oh, whoa, whoa, ooh, oh. Groceries. Anyway, you never thought about it before. They made you care about it. Things that you learned in school. Never really thought about it before. Think about some of the subjects that you took in school beyond the math, science, reading, writing, history, you know, whatever. Think about some of the other classes that you took in high school or college or whatever as electives to kind of prepare you for some life decisions or whatever. Think about it. 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 So, yeah. And the subjects that you learned, I took a job search class in school. Never thought about job search before. I never, you know, my first job was with my dad, for my dad, sweeping up, cleaning up, keeping apartment building, you know, nice and tidy, you know. When I took this job search class and they were teaching us how to go get a job, how to fill out an application properly, what to say in an interview, how to make your resume and cover letter and all of that kind of stuff stand out. I didn't know what a resume was at 16 years old. I didn't know what a resume was. I definitely wasn't getting any job that required one. But they taught us so much, the ins and outs, the details of how to get a job, how to make yourself stand out amongst against other applicants, because they showed us little stuff that HR looks for. I didn't even know what HR was. Like, what's that? Why do they call it human resources? Why can't they just call it the hiring department. I mean, makes sense to me. That's what they do. They hire, they fire. Hiring and firing department? No? All right, anyway. Anyway, yeah. When I took that class, yeah, it opened up a whole new world for me. I never thought about, like, wow, all these little ins and outs about how to get a job. Shit, that class had me thinking I could get a job with no experience. Just ace the interview and get in, and sign up to get paid. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Let's get a poll question going, shall we? Y'all a little quiet tonight. Y'all, I mean today, y'all quiet. I think y'all. I think a lot of people didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Is that what's going on? Y'all still tired? You know what I'm saying? Y'all over there yawning? Are y'all watching the show? You know what I'm saying? Basically, got your phone between your shoulder and your cheek. Like, oh. You know how it is when you real tired, but you still trying to watch TV or trying to do something else that requires that you have your eyes open, but your eyes closed as hell. Oh, man. Ashley, what's good? Oh, Cheryl Halsey says, yes, no sleep. Okay, I know something is going on because y'all quiet as church mice. Stacy says, wood shop. I still can't fix nothing. I'm not good in that department. But do you care? Tell me, do you still care about me? Do you still care? Tell me if you still care. Do you feel the same way too? Shout out to the SOS band. One of the best ever. All right, let me get a poll question here. All right, the poll question is simple. Do you willingly let people introduce you to new things? Because some people don't. Like, no new friends, no new friends, no new friends. I don't want, 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 nope. I don't want, I don't want, I don't want, no. I don't want, 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 nope. I don't want, I don't want. All right, yeah. We gonna keep it simple. Do you willingly let people introduce you to new things? Do you willingly? I mean, some people do and some people don't. You know what? I'm gonna change it around. Hold on. I'm gonna end that. Hold on. I'm gonna remix the question. I'm sorry. Sorry for the two people who answered the question before. I think this is a better way to ask the question. Do you have to trust people in order to let them introduce you to new things? Do you have to trust somebody in order for them to introduce you to new things? Because like, all right, well, if this is my brother, it's my mom, or it's my dad, all right, I'll let you trust me. I mean, I'll let you introduce me to something, or I'll try this out. So let's do that. This is a little bit better. Do you have? All right. Yeah, I think this question might be a little bit better. It might be a little bit better, a little bit more expressive, a little sham. A little sham. Stacey White says, what if they want you to start drinking and you don't want to stop? Oh, what? What if they want you to start drinking and you don't want to stop by drinking? What do you mean by that? I think you got to clean that one up, Ma. That's what I think you got to do. I don't know about that question. I don't know. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. What if they want you to start drinking and you don't want to stop by drinking? That's what it says. I just don't know what it means. What if they want you to drink and you do not want to start back drinking? That's not what you wrote before. I read what you wrote. You need glasses. Or maybe your little fat fingers. Yeah, I mean, you wrote with, yeah, I mean, you gotta stop fast. You gotta stop trying to type as fast as you think. How about that? But yeah. Do you need to be able to trust somebody in order for you to let them introduce you to things? A lot of people require that. Like, look, man, you ain't just gonna be introducing me to no new shit. I ain't gonna be out here doing this, that, and the third. You gotta, nah. And there might be people out there that couldn't introduce you to nothing. There might be people out there that couldn't introduce you to God. Nope, I wouldn't let you introduce me to God. That's how much I distrust you. That's how much contempt I have for you. That's how wary I am of you. Nope, you could be like, yo, let me introduce you to Jesus. He might be your God, he might not. But let me introduce you to him. And you might be like, nah. I ain't gonna let Judas introduce me to no Jesus. I know Judas knows Jesus, but I'm not, no Jew. No Jew, 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 no. Judas tried to introduce me to Jesus. Yo, he really tried to get in this thing and please this soul of mine, but I ain't trying to lose my soul. That's not the goal. I'm under control of a spiritual thing, and I'm trying to make sure that one day I see the King, and he ain't introducing me to the one, so I can't be introduced to his son. Yeah, no Judas, no, No Judas, no Lucifer, no nothing, huh? You understand what I'm trying to say? I ain't getting introduced to Jesus by no shooter today. Y'all must be crazy out of your mind. Yo, you crazy in your head. That shit you say was dead. And it can't be resurrected. And I ain't going to let you introduce me to God because you're not respected. I'm connected to a positive force. And I get rained on and I get blessed. And of course, I'm going to always make sure that I keep it light. And I ain't trying to get down with the devil tonight. I'm going up in the sky, not down low. Not you digging the China. Get behind her. A motherfucker, sucker, Tommy, sucker, smoker, jam, eating ass jelly. What you talking about your belly? Yo, we getting to the bag, yo. Do you understand? I'm going stag, yo. Which means I'm coming to the party by myself. I came into this world all alone, but it's this. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. That's all I ask of you. That's all I ask of you. Buttercup says, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt with trust initially. It is then up to you to keep my trust in you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that you have to trust on some level, but always be conscious that there are levels. It's levels to this thing, son. I can't let you just rise above because you want to be above. I can't. Don't work that way. No, it don't work that way. But some people seem to believe that they should get that favor out the box. But when we're talking about things that you never thought about before and now you're passionate about them, where are my women? Where are my women who are now big football fans or sports fans or fans of a certain team? Never gave a shit about that shit before. One thing about a lover, a boyfriend or a girlfriend, they can spark your interest in some shit that you never would have thought that you would be interested in. There have been a lot of women that have been buck broken. They didn't watch football on Sundays. They wasn't running around here screaming EAGLES Eagles, but they are now. They are now. The man could have got him interested in it because he was so much into it. And you know what? I would say basketball fans, male basketball fans are more active than football fans because football is once a week. You know, you can squeeze 2 more days in it, like Monday night football, Thursday night football. But like when it comes to basketball, you can play 4 or 5 times a week. And they do. So, and one thing about basketball, like men that are really into basketball, they watch a lot of games. They don't just watch their team. So they know what's going on with the Knicks. They know what's going on with the Sixers, the Celtics, the Lakers, the Oklahoma City, Cleveland, Miami, Washington. They know. They watch these games. Dallas, Denver. They know. They watch basketball. Basketball dudes watch basketball constantly. More than football dudes. Basketball comes on more than you got NBA basketball, and then you got college basketball. It's about to be March Madness soon. You know, they be into this shit. Anyway, you may have not been into it. They got you into it. Hey, babe, check this out. You know, which one of y'all got a man or has had a man who be talking to you about this shit like you know it? or like you give a fuck about it, or like you've been there before. But the more they kept thinking about it, the more you started to get into him. Now you are repeating the things that he said, and you looking at the shit yourself, and you know what I'm saying? Like, never thought about it before. Now you care about it. They made you care about it. They was talking about it all the time, baby. Yo, they even put it in a rhyme, baby. Yo, whether it was dry slime, baby. Yo, they talked about it like it was a crime, baby. It permeated their thoughts, and I thought I ought to at least give it a try. Don't ask me why. I think it's fly when we on the same page. I think it feels real good when he stayed or she stayed over the crib, make me live and make me feel like I'm alive. And I did survive. When you're all alone and then you got a second string, yo, that makes you feel like a real queen or king. And that's my thing. So I got into it. Yeah, I got involved in these puzzle pieces I did solve. All right. Let me see. Buttercup says, wait. Sure, husband says, I'm driving. Stop watching me. What you talking about? Who's you talking about? All right, TK right says, that was me. My ex-husband taught me about football. Now I'm a fanatic. It happens. Buttercup says, sorry, you all. Unfortunate news. Angie Stone just passed in an auto. Damn. Oh shit. R.I.P. Angie Stone. Damn. Sheesh. Buttercup says, I know it's not in the show topic. It just threw me off a bit. And I understand. Yeah, my condolences to her and her family. Stacy White says, I got myself into basketball. Basketball is easy to learn. It is. Constant scoring. But then you have to learn the rules to basketball. Like the reason that they dribble and they can't just hold the ball and shoot it. The reason that, 3-second violations, illegal defense, self pass. You once you learn the rules, you understand why some teams win, even though they don't have the best players. Drawing fouls. Oh, he caught a charge. There wasn't no charge, man. He flopping all over the place. It was a charge. The ref called a charge. You be charged. Damn. Yeah, rest in peace, Angie Stone. That black brother. Yeah, that's crazy. I just saw a post about Angie Stone a couple of weeks ago on social media where they was talking about how much older she was than D'Angelo when they was together, when they had a child together. Shit. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Angie Stone was a real big part of that neo soul movement, which to me was one of the most important and greatest movements in R&B. Only thing I had against neo soul is that they gave birth to Jaguar Wright. So we can just, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. The little devil on my shoulder almost said something that didn't need to be said. Thanks to the little angel on that shoulder that said, No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. But yeah, never thought about it before. Now they made you care about it. Sports, easy one. Dance, easy one. Certain music. Have you ever been hooked up with somebody or your children or somebody who got you listening to a different kind of music than you had ever listened to before? You know, back in the day, there used to be a such thing as black music and white music. There was definitely a such thing as black music and white music. And that's whether you looked at it that way or you participated in that type of thinking. But there was definitely a such thing as black music and white music. And black music was like R&B, hip hop, classic soul. White music was pop music and rock music. You didn't see a whole lot of black people listening to like heavy metal or like hard rock groups and stuff like that. Not a whole. I'm not saying that there weren't any, because there were plenty, but for the most part, that wasn't their thing. That's not where we were musically. Now you might have hooked up with somebody that got you listening to rock music before. You had heard rock music before, but it didn't catch your ear. It wasn't on your radar. You didn't listen to the stations. You didn't know any other. You didn't know the names of any of the current groups. That wasn't your thing. You hooked up with this dude or you hooked up with this chick and she all into this shit. Look, she got records, tapes, and CDs of rock groups from the 80s and shit. Poison and shit. Motley Crue and shit. Def Leppard and shit. Foreigner and shit. Guns N' Roses and shit. Yeah, they all in. They deep into this rock music. Classic rock too. The Stones, Led Zeppelin, Leonard Skinner, Jefferson Airplane, David Bowie. No, the pre-pop David Bowie. I'm talking about, Ziggy Stardust. That David Bowie. Got you all. And you might have been feeling some kind of way about listening to this shit. Black Sabbath. Rush. The Allman Brothers. The fuck? You bobbing your head like, you ain't supposed to be able to bob your head to this shit. You're supposed to zone out. Let me just rock out. Now you buying records, tapes, and CDs. You going right down to the record store. They got you in the record store. What you doing? Yeah. You remember we used to go to the record store, you come home with the bag. There's albums in the bag. Somebody catch you coming home from the record store like, yo, what you got in the bag? Tell me what you got in that bag. What you got in that bag? A couple of shout out to Ludacris. But yeah. You open that bag, they thinking it's gonna be like maybe New Edition in there, Alexander O'Neal in there. Pebbles, Sherelle, Janet Jackson, think 80s and 90s groups, SW. What the fuck? You out here with the B-52s? Like, you listen to the B-52s? Personally, I love the B-52s, but what I mean. I'm just saying. That's right, girl. That's right, Cheryl. And shit. They got you listening to this different music and shit. They got you listening to music that you can't bump lot. You got to roll up your windows when you ride by the corner. That's your secret music, your secret passion. Got you studying the history of these damn these rock groups. And you know, in any genre of music, the farther you go back, the blacker it starts getting. I don't care what music form it is. You keep going back in that history. And what do you find? Well. Let's see here. As a matter of, since we on the topic, let's see. Where did the term heavy metal come from for that music form? Let's see. The term heavy metal has multiple origins and is used to describe a style of rock music. Novelist William Burroughs used the term in his 1961 novel, The Soft Machine, to describe his character, Ukraine Willie, as the heavy metal kid. Steppenwolf, born to be wild. The term appeared in the lyrics of Steppenwolf's 1968 song, Born to be Wild. Lester Bangs used the term in Cream. Y'all know the group Cream? Cream, to describe a style of pop music. Jimi Hendrix's manager, Chas Chandler, claimed that the term originated in a New York Times review of a Hendrix performance. Sandy Pearlman, the original producer, I've heard of him, manager and songwriter for Blue Oyster Cult, claimed to have first used the term in 1970. Meaning of the term heavy metal may have come from the counterculture use of the word heavy to mean serious or profound. It may also refer to the weight of metals, which are often toxic to humans. Heavy metal music. Heavy metal is a genre of rock music that has roots in blues rock, psychedelic rock, and acid rock. It is characterized by loudness, distortion, and extended guitar solos. Personally, I like The Who. Any The Who fans out there? Roger Waters. The Who. It was a great band. It's a great band. It's a great band, The Who. The How Come. The How Come. Damn, man. Angie Stone passed and the chat died too. I tell you. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. Pray for Angie Stone. In that order. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel, and pray for Angie Stone. In that order. 1, 2, 3. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share the show. Pray for Angie Stone. Hit the like button. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel. Pray for Angie Stone and the family. All right. Squidward. What up, Squidward? What's good? But I mean, look, man. It happens. You never thought about something and a boyfriend or girlfriend or a good friend, comes along and introduce you to some shit. A lot of times your brothers and sisters could have introduced you to some a lot of things that you never really thought about, but that you saw night in and night out things that they were doing. That happens a lot of times in families when it comes to sports. Yeah, my brother played football. My brother played basketball. We used to go to all his games, so I started playing too. And he started training me and teaching me how to play. And I started getting good. And after a while, I could beat him. And then, 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 and do 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 then, and then, and then, and then, and then, and then, and do 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 then, and then. All right. So never really. How much time? Okay, we all right on the time. All right. Never thought about it before. Now you care about it. What about before you had kids? Did you ever really think about what it meant to have kids? Ever really think about it? Did you? Did you? Damn. Hold on. Let me see. Look at the results of this poll. Do you have to trust people in order for you to let them introduce you to new things? 100% of y'all said yes. There's only 8 votes, but damn. I think that might be the first poll we've ever taken where 100% of the people who answered the question said yes. Sheesh. So you mean to tell me that none of y'all ever been scammed before? Or did you trust the person who scammed you? None of y'all ever been tricked before? Or did you trust the person who tricked you? None of y'all been fooled before? Or did you have to or did you have to trust the person, or did you trust the person who tricked you? Do you have to trust the person in order for you to let them introduce you to something? Do you have to? Yeah. What? Yeah. All right. I never cared about bongos before. I care about them now. I feel I show you how. Stacy White says, my friend has tricked. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna go to TK right. John first. Stacy, you be writing too fast. TK Wright says, even if you were scammed or talked into going on a scary ride or whatever, trust had to be there temporarily. I mean, it makes sense to me. Stacy said, she said, I need my glasses again. Now, you know what happened last time you said I need my glasses. You ain't write it right. We're going to try this again. My friend, I have been tricked before. That you didn't write that right. So let me try to make sense of it. My friend that has tricked me before. My friend has, how about that? My friend has tricked me before, but it didn't prosper. I was so glad that I didn't. I was glad that I didn't happen what he was trying to do to me. I definitely look at this person in a different way. You got to write it right. You got it right. I ain't mad at it, but you got to write it right so I can read it right. If I can't read it right, I can't treat it right. And I don't want you to look bad to me and be running around mad at me. So take your time when you're writing so I can read the shit and be exciting. This is all about talk and the dialogue. Just trying to make sure I read it through the fog. I see what's happening now. Something tells me it's about to go down.
You have a call from.
Caller with the last number is 1132. Welcome to the the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. What's on your mind this afternoon?
Are you sure it's 1132?
Yeah, I'm sure it's 1132.
Can you see?
Can you write? Write it right, I'll read it right. Deal? Deal or no deal?
I said my friend. I was calling you my friend. I have been tricked before by somebody else. And I'm glad it didn't prosper because I see that person in a different way now.
Okay. That's not what you wrote.
I know that's not what I wrote, but in the beginning, that's what I said. I was calling you my friend.
Okay. That's cool. That's still not the way you gotta write it different.
You still need your glasses.
No, you need a pen. That's what you need.
You need your glasses.
So now I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but as a matter of fact, I'm still a fan of that person, but not like I was. I don't trust that person no more.
Okay.
Because the person could have scammed me. He sure tried, but I'm not no dummy. My mother always said I have my head on my shoulders, so I'm trying to keep it that way.
Yeah, you have a good head on your shoulders, but what about your neck?
My neck is good. It's good. It gets weak sometimes. Sometimes I get weak sometimes, but that's where God comes in with prayer. We can't be stupid and we can't, we get lonely out there, and sometimes men see that and they try to take advantage of that.
Oh, well, what was he trying to trick you into doing? Was he trying to trick you into tricking you?
This dude tried everything. Did he everything out of my character that was not me, and I wasn't going for it.
So let me get this straight. He tried to pull your panties down and put his thing in you and go,
He was trying to get me to do something that I wouldn't do, that ladies would look at me in a different kind of way, and they wouldn't look at me in a good way, and I wasn't going for that.
Oh, so he tried to get you to give him some head.
Not only that, he tried to get my money out my pocket.
Oh, okay. All right. So he can get some head. He can get some head, but wait a minute. Don't be trying to take my money.
You ain't getting my damn money. My mama, she should be glad that I was stuck in that way. Ain't nothing to get my money now. If you get my money, I'm really into it. You ain't getting my money.
I could dig it.
I don't care how fine you is. I don't care how you are. You ain't getting my money.
That's right. That's where you have to draw the line.
That's right. That's right. I did, and that changed the game too.
Like, I might get pregnant, but I'll be goddamn if I be broke.
I was proud of myself. I'm like, then he get mad at me because I wouldn't do what he say do. So then I become different kind. I become whole. I become ugly. And I said, but you the one pursued me. I didn't pursue you.
So he was trying to let you. He was trying to hit it from the back, and you was resistant.
Well, well, he was talking like that. He was trying to get in my pocket, and you can't get in my pocket.
Okay.
Let me volunteer that.
So let me get this straight. So he tried to. I said, let me get this straight. He was trying to call you all kinds of hoes and bitches and all of that because you wouldn't give him no money.
Yeah, because I wouldn't do something for him, but I knew it was game, and I knew it was a scam that he was trying to get my. If I would have went with that, I wouldn't have seen nothing.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It was an empty pocket from him getting my money.
He was trying to get you to invest in something.
Yeah, but I don't know, invest in him or give him some money or whatever. He would have did just coming out asking me instead of trying to trick me.
Okay, so he wanted you to put $20 on one scratch off because he thought he had the magic scratch off. Like I'm telling you, this scratch off right here, this scratch off right here.
Look, I could be that trailblazer for your daughter, and lucky I didn't fall for that doggone shit, because she might run into somebody like I did, and she won't fall for that kind of mess. Because they out here. They out here. And I heard women say done been scared by dudes because they've been lonely and they know they're lonely and they wanted a man. And I fall for that. I didn't fall for that. I'm not a selfish person either. I'm a kind-hearted person too. But it's levels to this.
All right, so let me get this straight. I mean, I want to make sure we get this on record. A man can do whatever he wants to you sexually, but he can't get no money.
I ain't having no threesome.
No, I said whatever he wants to do to you, not y'all.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it is what it is. If you're in a relationship and you really like each other, but you ain't gonna try to climb me out of my money.
Yeah, I can dig it.
I'm not a selfish person. It gotta go both ways. It don't even have to be 50-50 to me. As long as you sure and you care and you sure, you ain't just letting me do just everything. Even if I see you protecting me, that's doing something.
Okay. Well, what if he do it to you so good that it's worth money?
That shit ain't that. Go. This is Stacey. You talking to her? I ain't even mean to say my name. 54 years, ain't get caught, ain't go get caught. Nah. I don't care how good he is.
All right.
That stuff don't even go.
Okay.
No.
I understand.
They call me a track runner, and that's what I do, running track. They ain't catching me like that.
So you was running track, and he was trying to run game.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So did y'all?
I know about them streets, and one thing about them streets is you go in there and you get what you need to get, and you get out of there. You ain't supposed to stay there. And I bet you, I went and changed my life on the streets, still doing what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
You're not missing nothing.
Okay. All right.
But I ain't never let no nigga play me and scam me out my money. That one time, and that was too close to me.
Yeah. No. I mean, it makes sense because you know if you start giving a nigga money, he gonna come back. He gonna come back for more and more money.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like if you, especially if it's on his end, you need to be the one in control of what's going on in that department. But you know, some women done got scammed out of money, and some of them will tell it, and some of them are ashamed to tell it.
But wait a minute. So if you give a nigga money, he gonna start coming back for more money. But ain't that the same thing as if you give a nigga some coochie, won't he come back for some more coochie? Or is that okay?
It's all good between what y'all have and you know in the relationship where it's going. But you're not gonna come right away try to hit me off, and I know what's going on. Like I'm done. You know, I'm a little bit. I'm a little older in my game right now. I should know better. You know, when you're a little older, you're supposed to know better. You know, and some people don't never learn. You still keep doing the same stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just, you know, when it comes to my money, just don't fuck with my money. Excuse my money. I don't need to touch stuff like that.
I understand. I got you.
Don't fuck with my money, my child, or my man. Those things I do not like. You will see a side of me that you do not want to see.
I understand.
So I mean, that's all I'm saying. And I would have felt like a fool, you know, letting them do that. Or it's this person. It's that person. And first of all, I couldn't believe it was the person who was trying to do it. I was like, I don't even look at that person the same way no more. I'd be like, ooh.
Well, how long should a man have to wait before you give him a little coochie?
Now, why do you want to ask me that in front of everybody? Everybody has different different. All
right, let's say if he's handsome.
It all depends on how you like to manage people. You know, I was 21, so you asking me. I'm 21. I was 21 when I first started dating, and I gave it up. So I didn't even know they was giving it up on the first day.
You was 21 the first time you did it?
First time I did something with somebody, I was 21.
Did he have a fade or did he have braids?
Did he have a fade or braids?
Yeah, like his hair. Did he wear a fade or did he have braids? Did he have a curl?
It was low cut, and of course he was a friend of the family, and he pursued me for the longest because I didn't like him like that.
Mm-hmm.
He pursued me, and I was listening around my fast friend as you was talking about it. My mind was really not in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
And she started talking about her friends and stuff, and I got lonely. And he caught me at a time I was lonely. So
he caught you in a moment of weakness.
He caught me at a weakness, and I was 21. But I know better now, you know. I didn't even know they were doing it on the same day. These girls doing it on the same day. Some of them give a week. It all depends on who you is as a person.
Well, if you waited all the way till you was 21 to do it for the first time, that must have been like a nightmare. Didn't it hurt?
No, because it was somebody I knew. No. And the more I got into it within the Lord, I wish I had never did it.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me get this straight. The first time you had sex, it didn't hurt?
No, I didn't. No.
And you was 21? That thing should have been like a vice.
No.
Was you fingering yourself way before you ever did it?
If you was with somebody that you trust and you knew that, you know, you were safe with, no, it's all right.
All right.
I wish the Lord called me when I was 15. I should have went to him when I was 15, and I could have waited a little longer, and maybe I would have got my husband.
You think so?
Yeah. Because now when I look at it, God's way is right.
I don't know. If you waited all the way till you was 21 to have sex, I think you should automatically get into heaven.
I don't think. Well, no, these Lord's Prayer.
You know how many people I know that had 2 or 3 kids by the time they was 21?
You know, I heard a deacon of mine in the church say, you know, the first time is a mistake, the second time you know what you're doing. I think the first time it was a love child. I don't think nothing is a mistake.
Well, I mean, anytime that you talking about the first time you have kids or the
If you have kids,
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a love child. They like to be cruel and call kids illegitimate or bastards and stuff. I don't like that term.
Me either. I don't subscribe to that. Because a bastard means that you don't have a father. Yeah, well, I mean, everybody. If you don't have a father, how were you born? You know what I mean? How were you created? So
that's what I was trying to tell you, that I never been scammed. He just changed on. I ended up taking on a man's mind and saying, like, I'm gonna flip the script on this. I ain't gonna let nobody scam me. Scam me out my money.
I understand.
I was like, oh, hell no. He wasn't gonna have my money all, because he did have my trust. You ain't got my trust now? Nope.
No trust for him, huh?
They didn't get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for me.
No?
No.
Not even a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
No, because I see what he was trying to do. And how he was trying to play me. And I told my best friend at the time, and she believed me. She was kind of mad, you know, that he did that to me. I thought, and she really liked him too. I was like, that wasn't right.
What you mean she really liked him?
She liked him. She was a fan of his too. She liked what he did, what he swiveled. But see, a lot of these people, they one way in front of other people, but you don't know the real them.
That's true.
You don't know the real them. So, but somebody can't introduce you. If you're strong, you have to be strong into something. Because you know what? I started back listening. I was trying to listen to some pop rock music. Some of that stuff I can get into, but some of them, like, I don't see what he sees.
Like what? Like what groups?
The punk rock stuff, it's too dark.
Oh, yeah?
It's very dark.
Yeah, I imagine that it can be, but I mean, shoot. You listen to some songs by Prince, he get kind of dark sometimes. I
don't like some of his songs, but there's certain movies I can't even watch. Certain movies just go in my eyes and stuff, because it's too scary and stuff. I deal with a lot of things on a day-to-day basis. I can't be having that demonic stuff getting in my spirit.
Oh, so you don't like horror movies?
I hate horror movies. I love thrillers and dramas, but and I try to stay away from romantic movies too, because I don't get the physical part here with me. I ain't trying to go look for the physical part. So
a romantic movie can make you can get you in the mood.
It'll make me want to be near a man. I want to be focused on the Lord. I don't want to go looking, and I don't want to be calling nobody, and then it ain't my turn. So no. What
about a porn? You watch porn?
I ain't gonna even lie. I used to.
Okay. All right.
I used to back in the day. I used to.
Now, did you watch black porn or white porn?
Black.
Okay. I can. Some people, what I mean. some people,
And it was female or male, not no female and female.
Right,
I don't get that. I ain't never watched no gay porn either. I don't get that either.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. We not playing them games. I don't think there's anything wrong with watching porn. I mean, personally, I don't think there's anything wrong. But what made me ask you that though?
I did used to do that, but I don't. And I was surprised to see that stuff on Empire. That just turned me off when I seen what they were doing, start doing.
Oh yeah, that all they get. Yeah, they were very gay. but so if a romantic movie like, I don't know, music and lyrics, if that gets you in the mood, or let's say 9.5 weeks. Because that
Well,
was
you know what?
that was a little nasty ass. You know,
I'm trying to
9.5
stay,
weeks.
you know, into the Lord, celebrate and stay
Kevin
focused
Basinger.
until God send me who He want to send me. So in the meanwhile, I can't be watching all these love date shows and these romantic movies, and then I ain't doing nothing but hurting myself. And then, you know, while I start dating, I get, you know, don't get what I want because I'm disappointed in what's going on. So I don't even put myself through that trauma.
Mm.
So I don't, but I love thrillers. I love thrillers, and I love the ID channel. I love Snap and stuff like that.
Okay.
My mother said I was weird because I like stuff like that, but I don't like horror.
Okay.
That's all, you know. But yeah, so I was just saying that, you know, we have to be smart. You know, especially these days on the computers and stuff, they take your identity, your money, and everything. Then you be with a broken heart, and they really angry at y'all.
Well, all right. Let me ask you this. So to watch movies, have you ever been introduced to some kind of movies that you never would have thought about before? Like, let's say foreign movies where it had to have subtitles. You know,
I was
just as an example.
Reading movies. I do not like that because I don't like reading like that all the time.
I hear that.
I don't like stuff like that, and I'm not gonna fake the front like I want to go on a foreign trip. You know, some these young girls be going. That's not me. That's not me going to a museum. A museum. I can't even pronounce the word. A museum. That ain't me either.
You don't go to museums?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't think I would like it.
You never went to a museum in your life?
I don't think I would like that.
Wait a minute. Wait. So, like, when you was in school, when you was a little kid in school, they didn't take you to a museum like on a class trip?
No, that's one thing. I never went to one. I don't think I would like to go to one either. I ain't never had to desire to go to one.
Okay.
No. So,
I thought all school trips, somehow took you to a museum at some point.
No, we didn't do that. We didn't go on trips and stuff like that. Only thing I did was went to school. I went to a Voc school, and I learned how to do retail and do different kind of things, and that was it.
I can dig it.
And like I said, you can get introduced to certain things. Like I said, drinking. Because I hadn't drunk for a long time, but I was dating. This is before, you became my friend or whatnot. I was dating a guy and everything. And he was a drinker. I didn't know how much of a drinker he was. And sure, he introduced me to white liquor. I ain't never drank no white liquor before. I'd like to drink, but not no white liquor.
So you never drunk rum or vodka or gin?
Now that to him, that's my thing. I like dark liquor.
So,
and
what kind of
dark liquor? The reason why I like that is because it don't make me sick and don't give me no hangover.
But the dark liquor is stronger than white liquor.
Yeah, but it don't get me sick, and that's what I like. And it's a secret to why I like that too. Another secret, but I can't tell all my secrets.
Okay.
I can't tell all my secrets online.
Okay. All right. I mean, if you like what you like.
I never really care for unless it's in a cocktail like a mixed drink or something. I drink it then.
Okay.
But I haven't had a drink in so many years. I've been so sober.
Really?
How can you go through life being sober?
Well, why did you stop drinking?
I just stopped drinking. I just did it, It wasn't no reason.
Maybe the Lord told you to stop drinking.
He probably did. I always think that if I have something to drink, To be really honest, only thing I drink is wine, and I don't drink wine like that. I have a bar on my thing and you touch it.
When was the last time you talked to the Lord?
I talk to the Lord every day.
When was the last time?
Last night.
What time you gonna talk?
I had a strange dream.
You said this one. Okay, I got you.
It's like when you saw a strange and I remember it, I gotta ask you to reveal it. Strange, but yeah, I'm very careful who I'm around. You know, because you have to be.
Yeah, I agree.
You have to be, and you have to be careful with what you say on here because even though it makes me mad because they be in the chat, they be in the bushes, and they don't like the life. They be hating and using your content or using how you dealing with people, and they be using it and not using it in a good way, and it be making me pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
No, I can dig it. I can dig it.
You be trying to help people and give them knowledge and stuff, and then you see your stuff being used in other ways you wouldn't like it.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
That's it, you know. Yeah, that's all I wanted to. I just wanted to get right. I still think you need your glasses, and if you don't look bad in your glasses, I don't know why you don't wear them. I can't find mine, but when I get me some glasses, I will be wearing them.
Okay. Well, I don't like to wear glasses. I never have.
You need them.
I mean, I can see.
Yes.
Glasses can weaken your eyesight and make you depend on glasses all the time, and I don't like to do that.
That's what you prescribe to. I think you need them. I need mine too.
Yeah.
I need mine, but I get tired of paying for these glasses, arm and leg, and I lose them.
Yeah, if it's at night and I'm driving at night and the weather is bad, like it's raining or something, then I'll put on the glasses because that helps. But other than that, I don't really need them.
I them because you be reading that, so you tell me you writing it wrong. You read it wrong.
I'm telling you, I'm only reading the words. I'm reading the words that you be putting in there. I'm thinking she must be doing two things at the same time because she wrote this like she wrote it with her left hand.
Oh God! Why would I see? Never mind. We ain't gonna do this. But it is what it is.
Are you left-handed?
I'm right. I'm even-handed actually.
What's that?
I go right with my left hand and my right hand.
Oh, you ambidextrous.
Yeah, I could do both. I'm glad of that. So.
Yeah, being able to do two things with both. I mean, do things with both hands. That can be a useful skill.
Yeah, just especially when I hurt my arm. When one of my arms is really bad, and the other one I had to use the one that I normally don't use. So that was a blessing in disguise right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was glad I ended up being even-handed. So I wasn't suffering that bad.
I hear you.
Yeah, I just wanted to call in and get it corrected. Get it corrected and go back and start back listening to the show. I know it's almost time for you to go off.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Have a good day. Have a good week.
Okay. You too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Let's do these birthday shout outs. We made it. Let's do these birthday shout outs. Some people were born on this glorious March 1st, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. Look at the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. Look at the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. Look at the RESPECT. They get number one out the box, Jasmine Polk. Happy birthday to you. And also Rosa Laura. Happy birthday. And also Yojani Almonte, and also Namdi Val and Queen Mamba. Get that out of the way. Move. Wanda Holiday Wynn, Nettie Long, Sandy Crump, Julia Mitchell. Damn, I did these birthdays last night. Those not the right birthdays. The real birthdays are Aisha Casey, happy birthday to you, and Shalina Gibbons, and Irene Durham, Reed Jones, Jennifer Dolly Brown, Brown, Miss All About Me Turner. That's her name. Miss All About Me Turner. Man, these Pisces is wailing. They wailing. And Wanda Armour, Shanice Williams, and last but not least, my man Emmanuel Eboy, John Gills. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious. March 1st, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally, all of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn to rock out. Rock on and do the damn rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and go hard, go for yours, and I said, yo, just because you didn't do it before doesn't mean that you can't do it now and even the score. You're in for a new treat when somebody introduces you to something new to meet. Yeah, you never thought about it back then, but now that shit is like your skin. It's right on your body. You treating it like a hottie. You trying to introduce that new shit to somebody else. Yeah, because you all in it to win it. Run it back, rewind it, and spin it. I begin it, yeah, from the start. But now you doing this shit and doing it from the heart. You never thought that you would ever care, but look at you, hitting the like button, subscribing and share. I appreciate it. You know I do. Last year you wasn't down with my crew, but now that you are, we gonna run hard and everything is gonna be all right. You know what I'm talking about, God. Everything is gonna be okay. Because we just learned some brand new shit today. And the shit got me with a lot of passion. And I'm trying to make it happen. And I ain't gonna be snapping on nobody who did not get introduced yet. It's okay. Yo, I get what I get, you get what you get. And it's all good. It's all wood. It's all, entiendo. It's all understood. We gonna keep it rocking, baby. Sure, stop it, baby. Yo, February 29th. Yeah, you know how that shit go. Well, this ain't a leap year, so normally people who were born on February 29th, they like to celebrate their birthday in February because they were born in February. I mean, think about it. They was born on February. In February. They wasn't born in March. They was born in February. I mean, they weren't born in March. They was born in February. They can't be a March. They can't be a March Pisces. Because they was born in February. I mean, born in February. Tell them, Emily. Tell them about that March Pisces shit. Hey, yo, Emily, tell them about that March Pisces shit. Hey, yo, Emily. Hey, yo, tell them about that March Pisces shit. All right. Cheryl says, get the belt. That's like talking about Taurus. Oh, you left-handed too? That's all right, man. You don't have to be blessed upon birth. God can issue blessings along the way. You ain't got to be blessed all the time. Just be blessed when you need it. You know what I mean? You don't need a spare tire till you get a flat tire. You don't need nobody to jump your ride till the battery dies. Do you know what I'm saying? We out of here, man. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. right here. Right here. In the meantime, hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. And let's look at the results of this poll. Do you have to trust people in order for you to let them introduce you to new things? 92% of the people, and this is out of 12 votes, said yes. One person said no. I don't care about those other girls. Just be good to me. All right. Emily says, there's nothing right about being right-handed. That's how wrong you are. Couldn't even know which hand to use. They call it the right hand for a reason. You little left-handed gremlin. You know not what it's like to be normal. But one day you will know what it's like to be normal. When you use your right hand. Right hand. Right hand. You left-handed, I hope you never have to drive a stick. I said a right hand. Right hand. Oh, you left-handed? It's going to be hard. I said a right hand. Right hand. How long did you have to scribble before they found out you was left-handed? In school, they was like, yo, hold the shit right. Why you holding your pen wrong? You was like, trying to write right-handed. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. How long did it take before they found out you was a weirdo? Love is love, though. Hit the like button, y'all. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, appreciate y'all. One.